All right, so for and since. We use for usually for duration. When you want to talk how much time something took, you can use, for example, I have been living in Spain for 6 years. 6 years is a period of time. It's a duration of time, so we use for. And if we use since we use to talk about when something began. When was the beginning point of something? I have been living in Spain since the starting point of something. All right. So here we can see a little mind map here, a little visual example. We use since when something started. The person started living in Spain in 2012. This is now the present time, right? And we use for to talk about that period of time. How much time? In this case, how many years? 6 years. All right, here we have a little quote about artificial intelligence. Our intelligence is what makes us human, and AI is an extension of that quality. You know, with this AI, I agree. I agree. Humans created AI, so there's a human element in AI. All right, talking about for, we can use for is a preposition. There are many prepositions in English: in, on, at, before, after, above, under, below, right? All of those are prepositions. And when we use for, it is usually followed by a noun. What is a noun? A person, a place, or a thing. For example, let's get some flowers for your mother, right? Your mother is a person. So that is a noun, a person, place, or thing. I waited for hours, but she didn't come. Hours is our things, right? Time is the thing. All right, let's take a look at some other examples here of for as a preposition, right? To express, it can also be used to express other ideas. For example, a purpose, a reason, or a destination. We know duration already. It can also be used to express your liking, your suitability, or your skill. For example, I have bought a gift for you. You are the purpose, right? This, you are also a noun. What can I do for you? The school gives classes for swimming. For swimming. Swimming is a thing, right? Thousands of people have sacrificed their lives for their country. That is the purpose. All right, let's take a look now at a big mistake that many people make, especially when we speak Spanish and then we go to English. I see this mistake a lot. When we are going to use for, it cannot be used with an action word. For example, we would say, I went to the hospital to see a doctor, not I went to the hospital for see a doctor or for seeing a doctor. Before the verb, we usually use to, not for. I waited for your hours, but she didn't come. I waited for hours, but she didn't come. And that's it. All right. There are some exemptions when we use for, when we're going to talk about the purpose of something. But in that case, we can say something like this. A thermometer is used for measuring temperature. That is the purpose. A telephone is used for calling people. When the sentence has a person as a subject, we don't usually use ing. A thermometer is used to measure temperature. All right, let's practice together. I have something here so we can take a look together. And you'll see that, remember, duration for reason, and since is when something began, when something started. So let's take a look at this exercise together. I'm going to call on you so you can help me, please. Let me call, let's see, Johan. Johan, how you doing, Johan? Can you help me with number one, please? Can you please read number one? And in the space here, Johan, you are going to use for or since, okay?
Mr. Gerson has worked for this company for 180.
Okay, very close. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So 1980. I think here they want to say that he started in 1980. So here we would use since.
Oh,
Since.
since.
All right. Thank you so much for participating, Johan. Let's go to number 2. I'm going to ask Beatriz. Can you help me with number 2, please?
Okay. Kate hasn't eaten anything for 6 hours.
Good job. So we use for a period of time. A period of time. And remember, we use since when something began, when something started. Okay, let's go to number 3. Thank you, Beatriz. I'm going to ask Esther. Esther, can you help me with number 3, please?
Hi. Peter has read 11 books since last weekend.
Very good. Very good. Since last
Maybe.
week. Yeah, since last week. So since that starting point until now, look at that. Very good. Very good. Fantastic. All right, let's go to another one. I'm going to ask Isabel. Isabel, can you help me with number 4, please?
Okay, Jackson and Clara han been, oh, permítame.
Sure. All right, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to Isabel. I'm going to ask Julie. Julie, can you help me with number 4, please?
I'm not sure, but Jason and Clara have been friends for more than 10 years.
Very good. And you know why? You know why that is, Julie? Because 10 years is a period of time. Periodo de tiempo for. Momento cuando algo empieza así, punto de que algo empieza, ahí sí utilizamos since. So 10 years is a period of time. 5 minutes, for 5 minutes, for 3 months, for 5 weeks, for 5 classes, etc. Very good. So here we use for. All right, I'm going to go now to number 5, and I'm going to ask, let's see. Julio, help me out with number 5, please.
I have seen my uncle Thomas since a long time.
Oh, very close, very close. So here we're going to say for a long time, because a long time is like a period. It's a period. Because a long time, we don't know when does that begin. There's no starting point. Remember, we use since to talk about when something began. So like a year or a day or a time, something specific, we use since. Thank you very much, Julio, for participating. I'm gonna go to Kesia. Kesia, help me with number 6, please.
They haven't come together since they graduate from the university.
Very good, very good. That's right. We use since because that is since that point until now, they have not come together. Very good. Good job. All right, my last one here is going to be for Cindy. Tanya, can you help me? Number 7, Cindy has driven. Tanya, can you help me with that one, please?
Yes, teacher. Cindy has driven her car for only 5 months.
That's correct.
Since, or
That's
yes,
it. That's it. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. And we're checking it, we're checking it, we're checking it. And the ones that are green are the ones you did well. All right.